Picture this. Scattered across the world are remnants of once great cities, mighty walls, and towering statues. Monuments that once commanded respect, fear, even awe. But what if these ancient ruins could speak? What if they could show us what they looked like in their prime? Imagine Machu Picchu hidden in the clouds, Pompeii bustling with life before disaster struck, or the Colossus of Rhodes towering over a bustling harbor. These aren't just ruins. They're the time capsules of lost worlds, each stone carrying secrets too incredible to stay buried forever. Get ready to uncover the astonishing stories of these forgotten wonders and see them as you've never seen them before. What do they reveal about our past and ourselves? Over centuries, the world's most legendary ruins have transformed, almost as if they were alive, breathing through eras of mystery, conflict, and wonder. Picture Machu Picchu, veiled in dense foliage for so long, as if nature itself wanted to conceal its secrets from mankind. Or imagine the great Colossus of Rhodes, once towering defiantly over the harbor, only to crumble after a brief 54 years, a fleeting moment in the grand scale of history. These ruins, each unique, represent humankind's struggle to create, destroy, and restore what we hold dear, no matter the cost or time it takes. And then there's the thrill of rediscovery, that almost magical moment when an ancient city or structure finally sees daylight once more. Explorers have stumbled upon ruins hidden beneath the Earth's surface or covered by wild overgrowth, uncovering stones that once heard the voices of long-lost civilizations. They toil, scraping away layers of time, dust, and mystery to reveal a glimpse of the past. Each structure, whether partially standing or nothing more than foundations, holds stories that seem just within reach, yet forever slightly out of grasp, like whispers carried by the wind. Some might say these structures are nothing more than stones, but they're wrong. These are stones that have witnessed centuries. Imagine the awe, the sheer pride, of those who first stood before these monuments, declaring their power, their faith, or their achievements to the world. Each ruin, from Machu Picchu's towering heights to the eroded remains of Hadrian's Wall, once held life, purpose, and sometimes power beyond our comprehension. They're proof that human ambition, while sometimes temporary, has left marks that time itself seems reluctant to erase. As we uncover these ancient wonders, we're not just uncovering walls or pillars. We're brushing off centuries of dust to understand who we once were. And, curiously, each discovery makes us question what other remnants of history lie just beneath our feet, waiting. It's as if the earth itself has chosen to keep these secrets, revealing them only when we're ready to listen. From these ruins, we learn that history is more than just the past. It's a living thing, eager to tell us more if we dare to look closer. Imagine stumbling upon a city lost in the mountains, hidden under a blanket of dense, wild jungle. That was the experience of those who rediscovered Machu Picchu in 1911, a moment that must have felt like finding a piece of history frozen in time. Covered in vines and brush, the site didn't look like much at first glance. But as explorers cleared the growth, an intricate stone complex slowly emerged, revealing remnants of temples, royal quarters, and quiet sanctuaries. With every stone uncovered, they peeled back the veil of centuries, uncovering the astonishing secrets of this ancient city. Machu Picchu isn't just any archaeological site. It's a masterpiece, carefully crafted by the Incas at nearly 8,000 feet above sea level. As the explorers dug deeper, they found evidence of a civilization that understood precision, engineering, and harmony with the landscape. Every terrace, every stone seemed strategically placed, as if the mountain itself had been molded to fit this city. It's almost as if the builders of Machu Picchu wanted to whisper their wisdom to future generations, leaving clues in their architectural choices and sacred spaces. What makes this place even more fascinating is the mystery surrounding its purpose. Was it a royal estate? A religious retreat? A fortress? No one can say for sure. As more details of the city came to light, it became clear that Machu Picchu was more than a mere settlement. It held deep spiritual significance for the Incas, an elevated sanctuary that reached into the clouds, perhaps a place where the earthly and the divine met. Even today, the ruins seem to resonate with a quiet, almost mystical energy, inviting those who visit to ponder its ancient mysteries. The rediscovery of Machu Picchu opened a door to the past, one that still captures our imagination today. But even as we explore its intricacies, one can't help but wonder, what other mysteries lie buried in the jungle or the mountains, waiting to be found? For every stone that reveals its secret, there are likely many more that hold stories we're yet to hear, a tantalizing hint of the hidden history that still surrounds us. Imagine a statue so grand it seemed to touch the sky, towering over the harbor, welcoming every ship that arrived. That was the Colossus of Rhodes, a monumental figure crafted with an ambition that rivaled the gods themselves. Built around 280 BC, this bronze giant represented the strength and resilience of the people of Rhodes. But as majestic as it stood, it didn't last long. Just 54 years after its completion, an earthquake toppled the mighty statue, leaving its remains scattered across the harbor, like fallen memories of a proud civilization. Yet the Colossus didn't vanish entirely. Its story lived on, woven into myths and legends. People said that it was so immense, ships could pass between its legs. A detail most likely exaggerated, but enough to fuel imaginations through the ages. Even after it lay in ruins, travelers from distant lands visited Rhodes, drawn by tales of the fallen giant. They walked among the remnants, trying to piece together what this monument must have looked like, feeling both awe and loss in the presence of what remained. For centuries, pieces of the Colossus lay on the ground, untouched, until the Arabs took the bronze away as spoils in the 7th century. But by then, the Colossus had already etched itself into the fabric of history. Its absence created a kind of invisible presence, where the empty harbor felt as if it was still under the watchful gaze of that colossal figure. It became more than a statue. It was a symbol, a memory, and a legend that transcended the boundaries of time, captivating those who heard its story. Today, the Colossus may be gone, but its mystery endures, inviting us to wonder what it truly looked like. Standing before the harbor at Rhodes, one can almost feel the shadow of the great statue looming above, challenging us to imagine the unimaginable. And as we ponder this, we are reminded of the countless other ruins whose true forms are lost to history, each a tantalizing puzzle piece in the endless tapestry of our past. Imagine walking through the narrow streets of a city that time forgot. Pompeii, frozen in a single, haunting moment in 79 AD. When Mount Vesuvius erupted, it rained ash and pumice down on the city, preserving it like a snapshot from another era. The buildings, shops, and amphitheaters stand almost as they did centuries ago, as if the residents might walk out any minute. Pompeii is a place where the past feels unervingly present, an open book that tells stories of life, death, and everything in between. This ancient city is an incredibly detailed map of Roman life, and the level of preservation here is almost eerie. As explorers unearthed homes, temples, and plazas, they uncovered not just architecture, but everyday life. Frescoes on walls, clay pots in kitchens, and even people, captured in their final moments. It's as though the city held its breath, waiting to share its secrets with us. Walking its streets, you can almost feel the pulse of its past, making Pompeii more than just ruins. It's a living history lesson. One of the most captivating aspects of Pompeii is its amphitheater, still largely intact, where crowds once cheered for gladiators and performances. The structure stands as a testament to Roman engineering and entertainment, showing us the resilience of both the architecture and the culture that built it. Imagine the thrill of a crowd gathering, the sounds of excitement filling the air, a place alive with energy, now silent, but somehow still echoing with voices of the past. It's a doorway into a world that, though buried, feels strangely alive. Pompeii invites you to step into ancient Rome's everyday reality, to see life as it was before catastrophe struck. Yet as we wander through its ghostly streets, one can't help but wonder, what other cities and secrets lie hidden under layers of earth and time, waiting to be rediscovered? Pompeii reminds us that the past is always just beneath the surface, ready to reveal itself to those willing to dig a little deeper. Hadrian's Wall stands as a powerful reminder of the Roman Empire's ambition to control and define its boundaries. Built in 122 AD across the rugged landscapes of northern England, this wall wasn't just a barrier, it was a statement. Rising 20 feet in some parts, it stretched over 70 miles, lined with forts and observation towers to keep watch over the wild lands beyond. This wall, though now in ruins, once marked the farthest reach of Roman influence in Britain, a testament to their determination to conquer and secure. The wall was an engineering marvel of its time, designed to withstand not only attacks but the unpredictable weather and terrain of the region. As Roman soldiers stood guard along its length, they were part of an enormous system of power and control, creating a physical and symbolic divide. Hadrian's Wall wasn't just stone and mortar. It was a lifeline for the empire, where traders, officials, and soldiers moved, enforcing the might of Rome. To stand here today, overlooking the fields and valleys, is to witness a fragment of a once unbreakable empire. As centuries passed, the wall fell into ruin, but its spirit endures in the remnants scattered across the landscape. Bits and pieces of the wall remain, along with some forts, hinting at the lives of those who served here. From guarding the empire's edge to trading with locals, the wall was more than just a boundary. It was a place where cultures clashed, mingled, and even thrived. Today, visitors wander along these fragments, touched by the sheer persistence of history that refuses to be erased. Hadrian's Wall is a reminder that history often hides just beneath the surface, waiting for us to uncover it. For every stone we see today, there are countless others buried and lost, each with a story to tell. As we trace these ancient paths, one can't help but wonder, what other tales lie hidden, waiting to connect us with a world long past? The Roman Colosseum is an icon of ancient spectacle, a structure built for the grandest of events. In its prime, it could hold up to 50,000 spectators, roaring as gladiators fought, wild animals roared, and thrilling displays of might and skill unfolded. This massive amphitheater wasn't just about entertainment. It was Rome's way of showcasing its power and grandeur to citizens and visitors alike. Even today, the Colosseum's arches and corridors hint at the intense energy that once filled its spaces, a testament to the heights of Roman ambition. But time hasn't been kind to this wonder of the ancient world. Earthquakes shook its foundations, and looters stripped away its stones, leaving only about a third of the original structure standing. What remains, though, still holds that air of greatness. Walking through its arched hallways, you can almost hear the distant echoes of a cheering crowd, feel the anticipation that once electrified the arena. The Colosseum's resilience is a reminder of Rome's indomitable spirit, a monument that endures despite the forces that sought to bring it down. The Colosseum wasn't just a place for games. It was a social and political arena. Emperors attended to rally the people, to show their support, or to gain favor. The games were a means of control, keeping citizens entertained and loyal. And while gladiatorial combat is long gone, the Colosseum remains a gathering place, drawing millions of visitors each year who stand in awe of its scale and history. This monument, with its scars and stories, serves as a bridge connecting our world to the grandiosity of Rome. As one gazes at the Colosseum, there's a lingering question. What other monumental wonders lie hidden or forgotten, awaiting rediscovery? With every ancient stone uncovered, we draw closer to a world that still has so much to reveal, challenging us to continue our journey through history's vast and endless halls. Deep in the heart of the Guatemalan jungle lies Tikal, one of the most powerful cities of the ancient Maya. Rising above the canopy, Its iconic pyramids and towering temples speak of a civilization with an unmatched grasp of architecture and astronomy. Temple 2, a staggering 125 feet tall, stands as a tribute to the Mayan vision and craftsmanship, a structure that has withstood time and nature. These monuments weren't merely buildings. They were deeply spiritual places where rituals, ceremonies, and offerings shaped the lives of Tikal's people. The heart of Tikal thrived with bustling marketplaces, grand plazas, and homes that tell tales of a complex society. As explorers uncovered the city, they found detailed carvings, stone stelae, and sacred altars that gave insights into the Maya way of life. Here, kings were worshipped like gods, and every stone seemed to hold a story. The city was a vibrant hub of culture and knowledge, its people masters of mathematics and astronomy, using their skills to track time and align their buildings with celestial events. Each step into Tikal feels like entering a hidden world where history and mystery entwine. Walking among these ruins, you're reminded of a society that, while lost to time, still speaks through its art and architecture. The jungle sounds create a living soundtrack, as if the trees themselves whisper the secrets of Tikal's past. It's a city built for the gods, where earthly power met cosmic alignment, a place that seems to pulse with energy even centuries after its decline. Tikal's ruins are a doorway to the grandeur of the Maya, yet one can't help but wonder, what other secrets lie hidden in the jungles, waiting to be unearthed? For every stone temple revealed, there are countless others cloaked in vines and shadows, holding stories that, like Tikal, have yet to be told to the world. Now that you've journeyed through these ancient wonders, can you feel it? The sense that you've uncovered something precious, something few truly understand? These ruins hold more than just history. They carry insights, stories, even whispers of wisdom waiting for those who dare to explore further. Imagine what else is hidden, just waiting to be found. What mysteries are still buried, ready to reveal secrets that could change how we see our world. Only a select few choose to unlock these truths. Want to join them? If you're ready to dive deeper and uncover more, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Together, let's continue exploring the past to enrich our present.